Hey everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm gonna show you how you can change default Voiceflow font to something more custom like this. So first of all, what you're going to need to do is to deploy your chatbot to production. I have it hosted locally on my PC. Right here, you can see the code, and this is the default script that Voiceflow provides. Next, what we're gonna need to do is to add a few lines of code. So let's write after version ID, insert new line and write assistant, then curly brackets, and then style sheet like this, quotes. And inside these quotes, we're going to need to insert URL with our hosted style sheets. In order to host our code with style, I'm going to use GitHub as it provides a free version for us to host our website. So if you don't have a GitHub account, simply create a new one. If you have one, go to repositories. Let's create a new repository. Let's give it a name, style sheet, public, create. Next, press here, create new file. And in here, we're going to need to paste this code. I have it right here. As you can see, it's not much. I'll leave the link down below in the description. So it's like import URL. This is the font. If you want to change it to a different font, what you can do is simply write the name of the font you want. So let's say Roboto font. Go to Google Fonts, press Get Font, and then after pressing Get Font, simply press Share and copy this URL. So simply then go back to the file and just simply paste the code here. I'm gonna use this code, Sevillana, and this is like 2 dots, host, fonts default, Sevillana cursive. So also change this to your font name. So if you're using Roboto, change it to Roboto. Then let's name our file, so like style.css. Press commit changes. Great. Let's get back to our repository. And as you can see, we have our file. Now we're gonna need to host our page. So press settings, go to here to pages, and now deploy from branch. I think just press save. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, choose main and then save. Let's try to refresh the page. It takes a little bit of time for the page to appear, so just give it a few seconds, maybe minutes. Okay, as you can see, after a few seconds, we have our site is live, and here's the URL. We can press it. Nothing appears, but let's write style.css, so the name of the file we named. And as you can see, we have our file, the code we copied. So copy the link, go back to your code, to your hosted web chatbot, I mean, and paste the code, the URL in here. So as you can see, normal. We can try to, yeah, as you can see, this is the normal code. So now after refreshing it, the code should change. And as you can see, now is custom and everything is different. maybe you want to change only this part of the code. So what you're gonna need to do, with mouse cursor, hover over the text, press inspect, and as you can see, this part is named like VCR. I'm try to zoom in, assistant title. So just copy this part, yeah, and now let's get back to our GitHub. Let's go to style CSS. Let's edit the code and paste in the thing we copied, and instead of 2 dots, just 1 dot now. Commit changes. It might take some time for the changes to load, so be patient. Alright, as you can see, the code still appears. The text is using the same font because it uses like our cached information, so you can simply open in incognito mode. Let's open our chatbot, and as you can see, only this part of the chatbot is using a different font. Everything else is using default, so you can customize the chatbot like however you want. One more thing I'm going to show you is how you can customize a Shopify store. It's a little bit different. We don't need a GitHub hosted style sheet. We can do everything locally inside Shopify. So let's go to our store settings, go to the themes, go to code, edit code. Now let's find assets, click new asset, create a blank file, choose CSS, let's name it chatbot style, press done, and here simply upload the code we used inside GitHub. This time I'm gonna choose a different font, Courier, so the same host, fonts default Courier cursive. Let's save it. Now let's go back to layout, to theme.liquid, scroll down to where your chatbot widget appears, right here. So let's do the same as before, assistant style sheet, and instead of pasting the URL of our hosted style sheet, we're gonna use something like this. So the name of the file we created plus like asset URL. I will leave this in the description as well. Let's save it, and let's see. As you can see, this is the default font. Let's try to restart it, and yeah, all the code, all the font is now different. As you can see, is using Courier. So that's about it. If you need help building your own chatbots, I have a Calendly link down in the description. You can book a consultation call, and we'll see if we can help you. So stay safe, have fun creating chatbots, and see you soon. Bye bye.